What's up guys, today I'll be showing you the best perk in Destiny, which is Rampage, and throughout this video I'll show you multiple weapons and reasons why I think it is the best perk in the game. So as you see, there's quite a few really good guns in the game right now that have this perk Rampage. One is the Midnight Coup, as you see on screen now. Another is the Huckleberry, which is exotic, which is also extremely good. Another is the Ikelos Handcannon. Then another one a lot of people forget about is the FWC Scout from the first faction rally. I'm not sure if you can still get this, but I'll make sure to let you guys know next week. Anyways, the first thing I'm going to show is the damage numbers, the damage buffs that you get from Rampage. So right here, as you can see, with no Rampage you get 1858, and with Rampage times 1 you get 2207, as you see there, which is 18.8% increase. And with times 2 you get 2607, which is a 40% increase. And with times 3, in a second you'll see you get 3066, which is a full 65% increase. 65% is the highest buff in the game, period. The next highest are 50% with Melting Point and Tractor Cannon and Trench Barrel. And as you saw right there, I also timed how long Rampage lasts before it goes away, and it's 3.5 seconds on the dot. With the release of Warmind, they actually buffed this perk. Before it was 10%, 20%, 30%, and lasted for 2.5 seconds, I believe. So they upped the damage buffs and also the amount of time it lasts, which makes it an extremely more viable perk in the game. Honestly, straight up the best perk. Once you get times 3 going, you're doing almost 3/4 more damage than a regular shot. So things like Barrel Devils and other hand cannons in the game that are nice in certain situations come nowhere close to the amount of damage you can do with Rampage on this hand cannon. Like for example, in the raid, these Cabal, once you get times 3 going, you can one-shot all of them. No other hand cannon in the game can do that, except maybe Kill Clip, and Kill Clip is only after you reload, so it's not as convenient. And also with the Midnight Coup, with Outlaw on it, you can reload fast enough that you don't even lose times 3 anymore because of the extended duration of 3.5 seconds. It's just all around amazing perk. And another one of my favorite weapons to use with Rampage is the FWC Scout. I'm not going to try to pronounce the name because I can't do it, but it has Rampage and it also has Flared Magwell. Then I have a Masterwork on it for reload, and it almost maxes out the reload speed. So it's insane. And a lot of people right now still believe Main is the best PvE scout in the game, and that's simply not true. This thing, once you get times 3 going, as you see, the same rule apply: 18.8, 40%, and 65%. Once you get times 3, I'm one-shotting things I could never one-shot with a scout before. I'm two-shotting some things that would never take 2 shots before, would take 3+. It's just all around insane. And it's so easy to keep Rampage times 3 up because it takes 3.5 seconds for it to go away, so you have a lot of time to get kills. So much time, in fact, that you can actually reload with the scout so fast that you don't lose Rampage times 3 between reloads. So once again, I'm in the raid, and with any other scout in the game, it takes 3+ shots to kill these guys, but once I have times 2 and times 3 going, I can 2-shot them very easily. It's so easy, in fact, that you can actually do 1 headshot and 1 body shot with times 3 and still kill them in 2 shots. When with Man, it takes 3 headshots, or any other combo, it would take 4+. That gun is just all around amazing. And then you have the Huckleberry, the exotic weapon right now in the game that has Rampage, and also its exotic perk Ride the Bull, which makes it shoot up to twice as fast and reload the gun after each kill. This thing is, without a doubt, the best ad clear weapon in the game, on PC at least. For on console, the recoil is kind of bad, but I don't have personal experience with it, so I can't speak of it. On PC, this is by far the best ad clear weapon in the game, and maybe in Destiny's history. As you see, the damage numbers still apply the same rule: 18%, 40%, 65%. But look what I do to this Lost Sector. Nothing else in the game can do this, and partially that's because of Rampage is on this weapon. Obviously, it'd be great without Rampage still, but once you have Rampage times 3 going, and the fact that you can keep it up and proc at all times, just makes this thing melt anything you put in front of it, even bosses. Like, you think an SMG would be great for ad clear. This thing's not only great for ad clear because of Rampage, it's good for bosses too. Like, look how fast I cleared the entire Lost Sector and the door opened. And then once again I go back into the raid and just watch what this thing does. It's literally impossible to die. Now keep in mind I'm using Devour, but even without that, I just slay these ads so fast, never have to reload, get times 3 going, so I basically 3-shot all of them in the head. It's just insane damage output. The only thing I can die to is a Phalanx Shield. Then, another weapon I want to talk about is the Perfect Paradox. I had to use someone else's account to get this gameplay because I actually infused mine into the EP shotgun, but it also has Rampage too. And with Rampage times 3 is a 65% buff compared to Trench Barrel, it technically can do more damage than the EP shotgun if you have times 3 procced. Obviously that's kind of hard on a shotgun because you have to waste 3 bullets, and you only have 4 left for the actual boss, but if you're doing like a Lost Sector or a Hug event, it could be better than the EP shotgun, to be completely frank. So a few of my favorite setups in the game are Huckleberry, FWC Scout and Shotgun, or Midnight Coup, FWC Scout and Tractor Cannon. Those are like my 2 best go-to setups right now, and I recommend you guys start using them too. Anyways, I hope I convinced you enough that Rampage is the best perk in the game. Thanks for watching, catch you guys next time.